Moment of the series. Game 1, it was the McDavid OT winner. Unbelievable. Yeah. Janmark shorty. Unreal. Nuge Burries 2. Unreal. Connor McDavid's goal in game 6. Whew. Stuart Skinner stopping 35. Whew. What's your moment of the series?
Oh boy. It's such a tough question. Honestly, I think just game 4 in general. I think the Ryan McLeod goal, the Oilers did not look back from that moment and just looked ahead and just kind of rolled over the Dallas Stars, to be fair. But rolled over is a bit harsh. Dallas was way better yesterday. But the Oilers weren't behind in a game from that point.
Wow.
Well, actually, they were behind until they scored the third goal, but they never.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think that Ryan McLeod goal for me was the moment of the series because it just felt like the momentum just shifted so much, and it was go from there. And I know that's a bit of an out of the box one. There's obviously many other great moments, but yeah, from there it was great. Also, right. Yeah, sorry, just quickly, people saying you're not 5'10", wrong. Tyler is 5'10". Someone put that in the chat. After
someone said I'm not 5'10".
No, I said you were 5'10". Now people are questioning that. No, 5'10", Tyler.
There is
very short man, right, Aaron?
5'9". We round up.
Yeah, sorry, that's right. 5'9".
So good, man.
3'8".
HDMH. Height don't measure her.
Small man.
I do like when I meet people in the wild at games.
In the wild.
Well, like not online.
I'm out of my cage.
I do once in a while get people who are like, "Whoa, I thought you were going to be really short."
Well, you do look short on camera. That's
well, because we're sitting and the baby face, I don't think helps, but I'm tall.
Ish. 5'10".
I'm well above average. Dude, I'm like almost 6'3".
No.
Get the measuring tape.
No, we're doing a show, Tyler. That's
a weird way to pronounce 5'10".
I love that saying, meeting people in the wild. 5'11" is Crocs. Don't own Crocs, but kind of want to. Boardsy is 6'2", very tall man. Okay, we're moving on from this. Someone said measured like Bronny James. It's a great pull. It's also a great pull.
I know my moment of the series.
Okay, give it to me, Aaron. I'm going to find some comments.
On the screen.
Oh.
Shorty for the lead.
Yep.
This is, to me, you kill off what now? 28 in a row, but you're +1 on aggregate. This was a thing of beauty. That celebration. This one's it for me. McDOT winner, game 1. That too.
Yeah, so you're going with that. You're going with the McLeod goal. Jackie is in, says the PK being +1. Mr. Burns, the Janmark goal for me, moment of the series. That felt like such a big turning point. So did the McLeod goal, to be fair. And yeah, the Shipburger feed and the Janmark celebration, all of that stuff. So good. What else do we have here? Louis just says the depth. I think the Oilers' depth, finding ways to just win their matchups as much as they were, was that was really, really important. I'm going to save that one for later.
Two-parter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is a two-parter. Well, I have part 1 saved.
Seeing Oscar Clefbaum.
Oh, seeing Oscar Clefbaum was great. The 0-2 comeback from Twisted. The shorty from Louis. Yes. The final buzzer moment of the series. Yeah. I think that one from Chili's fair, too. I'm going to say McDavid, game 1, OT winner. To me, like, you knew you had to go steal one in Dallas. You had survived a couple of posts. It's double OT. You lose that one and you come home down 2-0 potentially. I know things maybe could have broken a little bit different, but if you don't win that game, you're likely down 2-0 coming home, and it's daunting and it's scary, spooky. You get that goal from your captain at a point where we were wondering, when are we going to get the usual Connor McDavid back? And that sparked him. I think from that moment on, he just kept getting better and better and better and better as the series went on. These last 3 games, he was unreal. I think the right answer here, well, there isn't a right answer because everything was so massive, but everything positive started with McDavid scoring that goal in overtime. So that's my moment of the series for Douglas Mattresses.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually very true. That was especially what we saw in the first overtime where he missed that great chance, which was should have scored, to be fair, but that was amazing. Just a great feeling being down there too and seeing it. Honestly, I think a series I'll never forget. I think there was more moments in this series that I'll remember than there was in the Vancouver series. The Vancouver series was fun, don't get me wrong, like the Bouchard overtime goal, but there wasn't as many. I didn't feel like there was actually like quite a lot of controversy in that series of like Stu getting pulled and like all that. You go down 3-2.
Wasn't as clean of a victory.
Yeah, and there's. I don't want to make an excuse, but I will because I don't like the Canucks. The team was sick, and I think that series went probably 2 games longer than it should have. At least 1 game longer than it should have. So just amazing. We're here. Jay had a good comment. I'll let you read that one.
Okay. Christopher Palmer said Holloway pointing at Banjo guy. Ryan said the double minor kill again, huge. The nurse interview from Jay. Is that the one you were talking about?
Sure.
Or was there a different Jay? Oh. Can read it. I'm not going to say it.
They have it.
Facts.
Let's get to a couple other.
I got one honorable mention.
Which one is it?
Nuge.
Oh yeah, that shot so good, so good. Oh, Nuge, I love him. They will do sick.
Bing.
Bing bong.
Gaz just texted me. First off, no one clipped the Canuck stuff. Second off, he told me what he's doing.
Oh, really?
Sick. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. Can't wait until we can. We'll say it on the show later in the week. Got to save some things, But that means he'll also be in Edmonton.
Will he be in Florida?
No.
Okay.
But maybe we get him on the couch. That'd be cool. Always a spot for you, Gaz.
Side. Right there.
Yep. Squeeze you, him, and Jay. Okay, no, we would never do that.
I'd look like the smallest man alive.
Yeah, you would.
Because Jay is also massive.
Jay and I, yeah, it'd be me, Gaz, Jay. It'd be a lot of height in this room.
We're going like high.
Well, you're 5'10". So let's
shut up, you guys. Okay. What else did I want to? Okay, Aaron, we just have like some clips on the bottom here that I want to roll through. So let's start with the trophy shot. I know we've played that one, but again, Liam, you said it earlier. Like, this is some legend shit, man. Shot of the Clarence Campbell Bowl and then just going like face to face as the Oilers stand there. That shot, unreal. McDavid, nice handshake with Bill Daly, not touching it. And like, never mind not touching it, not even going close to it, which I thought is great. Calling the team over for the picture. This is like kind of a new thing in the NHL. I say new, like within the last decade, is like the wave over everyone for the conference final picture. But I thought this is so cool, having everyone in the mix. I also wanted to give a shout out to my boy, Andrew Peard, who's now in this photo.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's on the left edge. I don't
Amazing.
know. You can see him on like the still shot when you zoom in, but he's on the media team now with the Oilers. Obviously worked with him at TSN 1260. He was a valued member of my beer league blue line.
Look at this.
But yeah, shout out to Peardo, whose face is now in there with Oilers history. He's been doing great.
Great man.
Yeah, he's actually one of the best people ever. I love Peardo. That one's great. We have the McDry hug. This is what it's all about. Putting this one side by side with their little tap to each other in Carolina. Yeah.
The tap that changed it all.
And then who's that hugging Pickett there? I guess it's hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little hard to tell who's hugging Pickard, but I do love that the guys keep giving Pickard his love too. Because we're not here if it's not for Pickard coming through against Vancouver.
And that's the thing, isn't it? Like, we've obviously addressed it so much, but like everybody's played a role so far in this.
Yeah.
Like, Knobloch is playing every single player, and it's incredible. Granted, I hope we don't see Pickett the rest of the way.
We won't.
But boy, oh boy, just great. And then we got this finally back.
Yes. Oh, that's so good.
Amazing.
2 guys who literally played in the ECHL as teammates.
Stu played in ECHL?
Yeah. They're ECHL teammates.
Wow.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
The only time I shed a slight tear last night was when I saw Nuge with the hat on.
And he looks
it just means more.
He looks so handsome.
It does.
Devilish.
If they finish this off, and again, I know a lot of people, job's not done, whatever, don't jinx it. I'm going to sit here and enjoy it. And I'm going to sit here and run through the hypotheticals. And I'm going to let myself daydream for a second.
Go ahead.
If they finish it off and Nuge is wearing a different celebratory cap in somewhere between 12 to 16 days, that's the guy you break the rule for about got to be in the Hall of Fame to have your number raised. Without a doubt. Because he'll go down at the end of this, Oiler forever, post to post, drafted first overall, and then hopefully will retire an Oiler, has a ring, committed to the franchise, committed to the city. I know your rule, and that's why you brought the Ring of Honor and whatever. And people say, if you didn't do it for Smitty, why would you do it for Nuge? Smitty never won. I love Ryan Smith, and he got us to within 3 periods of it, no 6 with that group. But there's something about finishing the job. And I do think having Nuge be the guy who's here when they do it, as someone who went through the decade of darkness, it's almost like putting up a Nuge banner at the end of the day, because you've won a ring with him and all that. It's almost like putting up a banner for the fans that, like, you guys sat through all this shit. Nuge sat through all this shit. Every coaching change, every new regime, every draft lottery, every lost season. Nuge sat there. Didn't bitch once. None of that.
Yeah.
Never left. Would anyone have blamed Nuge if after year, whatever it would be, 8, he was like, hey, listen, like, it's kind of becoming Connor and Leon's team here. Like, we're now on to my 11th head coach in my whatever season. I'm good, guys. No one would have blamed him at all.
No, they certainly would not. And
if they win, you put him in the rafters.
I'm with you on that one. And you look at what the LA Kings did with Dustin Brown and the way they've honored him. They like built him a statue, which is kind of nuts. But he was a captain and he's a legacy player in that city and accomplished something amazing. And you know what? Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. But even if the Oilers don't win this year, they're going to have other chances to probably give it a go. So Nuge, for me, fully deserves it to be up there. And I understand the Oilers' idea of like having guys in the Hall of Fame, but also like those banners are supposed to tell the story of your franchise.
Yep.
And Nuge is he's a huge part of this era, good and bad. So who doesn't want him up there? And there was that picture going around last night of when the Oilers got booed at Rexall going through the gallery, and Nuge is like front and center of it all. And then last night it showed him having the interview with that picture of the Western Conference finalists hat on, and it's just like, what a man.
Yep.
What a man. What a man.
I understand that's the Oilers thing. But dude, the thing about things change. Nuge deserves it. He needs it. And let me read you these names. Tom Rennie, Ralph Kruger, Dallas Eakins, Todd Nelson, Todd McClellan, Ken Hitchcock, Dave Tippett, Jay Woodcroft, Nobby. He's been through it all, man. Get him up there.
Yeah, he's been through the shit. What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.